Here's a story you don't hear every day. This lady made the worst decision ever. Unfortunately, it's irreversible and she totally regrets it. Here's how it happened. One day, she accidentally stumbled upon her boyfriend apparently liking photos of an Instagram model, and Michaela, who already had self-esteem issues, took this rather too seriously. For several days after, she continued to wallow in self-pity and hate herself for being basic and imperfect.
Oh, Lord.
I think he actually only liked like 5 photos total, but when I discovered this, I would cry every night. I would devalue myself. I am not good enough. I am not a good enough person because I don't have a fat butt. I hated myself.
She took this hatred for her looks a step further and decided to go under the knife to get every surgery the model had ever got in an attempt to transform herself and look exactly like her.
You gotta be kidding me.
Some would say it's love, but we call it crazy.
That's crazy. You're crazy.
And that's not even the worst part. What Michaela thought would be her happily ever after turned out to be the exact opposite, and you wouldn't believe what her boyfriend did next.
You really want to know?
I'm dying to know.
After all of that, he broke up with her, and apparently, he changed his type and just wants normal.
Now, this dude is gone. And apparently, his type is completely freaking different to anything I am. So I did all this for nothing!
But maybe he didn't change his type at all, and it was all in her head, because let's be honest, people could like photos all day on Instagram, because it's Instagram, and that's what that's for. So, if he was already dating her in the first place, maybe she was his type all along. It's not all tragic anyway, as she learned from this situation and now has some advice for the audience, discouraging ever doing such to yourself, especially because of someone you are dating, all in the name of love. She adds that it's a mental illness, and if you go through with it, you'll regret it. Love does make people do crazy things. It may not go as far as surgery, but have you ever felt the need to change yourself in some form or fashion so someone could love you more? How did you manage it? Share your thoughts and stories with the community in the comments.